Okay, sorry about that. My roommate walked in.
Shooting
I had to
Steve's.
help him put up groceries. Yeah, Shooting Steve. That's
Shooting Steve's roommate's actually incapacitated, kind of. He has an unhinged jaw.
unhinged on it. All right. We were at
A comeback.
We were at your comeback. All right. Which was what, the August 28th.
Yes. Madness. Method of madness. I call it madness.
I think we talked because we talked about the poster, didn't we?
Yeah, the poster.
Yeah, okay.
My official comeback. I love that. Love that poster. It's actually
okay. So I was there for the so-called dark match that really didn't finish. I left early in one of the matches. Not going to disclose right yet what it is. I'm going to let you go ahead and get through, and then I'll tell you or you know what? Let's go ahead. I feel that you're going to probably start to bash, on this.
That's what everybody's been waiting for. We got the nitty gritty.
I left because, I like BWF, but, some of the stuff that just, I don't understand. I understand, some of the girls don't know what's going on.
I know where you're going with this, Steve.
I got up and left during the Divas match, or the women's match, or the untalented, boring pee-break part of the show. I don't know.
I call it the Rat Pack match.
I don't know who really planned that. I don't know if it was planned, but that was, I had to leave. I heard about yours and Helsing's match, but
you missed it, man.
I left early. I was like, this is dumb, and I'm not, because it lasted forever. Like, I figured it was going to be like a 3-minute, and sorry I'm going off on a tangent.
No,
This
you're
really
taking
bugged
words
me.
out of my mouth.
Come on, $5 to sit and watch these two girls just roll around for,
well, it was $3.
$20. Come on.
There's nothing like
But,
Sarah Dunford.
I got up and walked out on that, so,
I didn't. I ended up becoming a lumberjack.
Whose idea was that? Or
it was Tank's. He was like, screw it. Obviously, this isn't gonna be serious. So while we're sitting there watching the match, we see this big mass of human start rolling down the hill. He rolls sideways to where he's like laying like this on the ground watching the girls. It was funny. Then we was just like, all right, screw it. We're just gonna F with them now. And we did.
All right. Not too much bashing on the girls. So anyway, I'm gonna let you get back to your comeback.
Great. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the show thoroughly. I liked the tournament. When you wrestle for a while, especially in something as bland and like backyard, not many things surprise you. But when I won the title, when I realized I won the title, I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this and this and this, and then bam, AJ's music hit, which it was cool. People were worried that him cashing in would take away from mine and Helsing's match. I think it just added on to it, honestly. Then when he came down, I was like, well, those dreams are out the window. But like we touched on before, I made him work for it. I made it a little mini match. And
did we talk on him cashing it in before?
A little bit, yeah.
We left?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if we had or not.
Because he hit his finisher on me, and I'm not going to lie, that was horrible. Like, not horrible. It was done beautifully, but it was horrible in the sense that it hurt.
A lot of people
really bad.
A lot of people were dissing because he called me after it, and he was like, dude, I won the title. I was like, really? He was like, yeah. I was like, this is what, your, second show? He was like, yeah, it's my second show. I was like, nice. I was like, way to go. And
a lot of people did. A lot of people were questioning why he won it his second time there.
I didn't
mind it.
Personally, being not to interrupt, but I didn't really see, why they would let him have it. Maybe there's storyline to it. I'm not really big into digging into dirt sheets and stuff like that. But I think for me, I think it took away from your and Helsing's match, because it was such a good match. I saw the end of it, and I was like, the end of this was cool. The match should have been good. And AJ touched on it with me. He was like, yeah, it was a great match. And I came out and, you know, me and Robbie did like a little, you know, stint. And I was like, wow, it sounds cool. He was really, really hyped up about it. Do you think it took away from your match, or?
Like I said before, I don't. Because me and Helsing's wrestled many times before.
Were you, not to interrupt again, but were you...
Come on, Steve.
were you like, because you touched on dropping the titles to guys who, you know, you think should get it. Were you kind of questioning, you know, should I drop it to this guy, or were you like okay with it?
I was very okay with it. With the people we have now being Kurt the Toolman Taylor, Underdog, and the rest of the jobbers, I think it mixed things up a lot, obviously. And just because he's a newcomer to HCW doesn't mean he's a newcomer in general. I mean, he's really cool. A lot of talk in the ring and out of the ring.
Yeah, sorry.
Is that a drug deal again?
That's my friend.
Is that a drug deal?
Go grab that.
Like I told you, shooting Steve's roommate is a druggie.
No, stop it. I'm gonna edit that out now.
It's my views, right? No, but yeah.
Alright, where were we before we...
Whether or not I thought AJ deserved the title.
Right.
Like I said, yeah, I think he did. He can hold his own. He's very good on the mic. Like I said, nobody's perfect in the ring.
But they haven't had any shoots in HCW. That's
not recorded.
I wish I would love to see.
No lie. The chemistry between people would be great if we could actually channel that, but that just goes into politics, and I'm trying really hard to avoid that because there's a lot of people would not be happy with what I have to say. Unless you want to. I mean, it's fine with me. You're the shoot director. I mean,
I don't want you, you know, saying anything that would jeopardize your career.
Again.
But I mean, if you want to go off on certain politics in it, go ahead. But I mean, it's your views.
Well, all right. With that note, I've said this once and I'll say it 1,000 times. You are at the top if you're best friends with the boss. And that's true for any organization, really. But, I mean, you gotta look at it like this, though. It's backyard wrestling. It's backyard wrestling.
It's not really gonna matter in the future.
It doesn't matter in the future at all, but...
The future.
But... The lengths that certain people go to protect themselves, to protect their interests, to protect their ring rats, it's crazy. I don't understand. Like, it's not like it used to be at all, where you just show up, have fun, wrestle, bust out great matches. Now it's show up, do your job, go home, because you don't want to stay there. And there being Curtis's place, because that's the only place he's really comfortable with having shows. Steve, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I've talked to a few. I think Helsing touched on that in his interview.
He did. Kurt Taylor does not like shows anywhere else other than his place. Now,
me being shooting Steve, do you think Kurt would ever do a shoot interview, or do you think he would be? Because I've tried to contact him a couple times because AJ wanted me to, you know, contact all the guys and see if they would want to do them.
If he would, it'd be blah. He would try way too hard to be a good guy, like he is now. Like he did the other day when we were pitching ideas, and of course it got brought up. Why not Kurt Taylor go heel? Guess what he said? I don't do heel. Is it that he doesn't do it, or do you think that he just couldn't? Or I don't want to sound, you know, mean or anything, or put the guy down, because I mean, he is good in the ring, but I understand getting stale and changing with the times. But you know, some people are down on him from what I hear about, you know, because what I've seen, he is a pretty good face. But at the two shows I've been, his matches look kind of the same almost. They are. Every match is the same.